Okay. If I was talking my top five of all time New Zealand artists or MCs, in no particular order, I'd say Tom Scott from Homebrew. I think that guy's phenomenal. And when I look at how much product he's put out, it's like, wow, you really do work hard. And really enterprising the way he does it. Like, I think a lot of people sort of got behind Tom. Yeah, all the songs about drinking and being on the dole and but like his songs were so much more than that. And I think he was kind of the guy that was having a laugh at his fans who well, that was what they were all about. He's like, man, there's so many other levels to this music that you're missing. But then he was also laughing at the people looking for the deeper meaning. Like he's a genius in a lot of ways, Tom. So he's definitely like would be the first person I mention. This is in no particular order, but I think if you got a top five without Tom Scott, then it's not a real top five. Mareko, definitely Mareko, like especially from the battle generation, like the way the guy wrote was just phenomenal. I don't know, but I gather he wrote a lot of and produced a lot of Elimination, and that album's so good. Like
Yes.
it was one of the best from the era, in my opinion. So Big Rex, definitely easy. Those two are easy picks. Um, I have Shay in my top five because Shay's a man. You listen to be specific. There's so much rapping on that album, and like he was completely unique. Like, completely unique MC. Even when you listen to the Super Groove stuff, like he was rapping on that, like really on some Das Effects, Fushnikens
He was.
steez. Like, and that's in the early '90s, man. So he's there for me.
Yeah.
I just think if you listen to To Be Specific and Navigator, even though a lot of it is soul R&B, like those are two of our best albums from the genre, in my opinion. Gets a bit interesting here. David Dallas, I think when we first heard Konsai on the Not Many remix, I think a lot of us knew that was the best rapper in the country. Like, I felt that way anyway. I was like, yo, Scribe's the man, but this guy is crazy. And he's turned that into something like, got to deal with Duck Down. I think that's crazy. Even now, looking back, and he's been on that label for ages. That's crazy. He had the song with Freddie Gibbs on the Roastin' that Caught in the Days. Like, he was just doing things that New Zealand artists didn't do. So, you got to give credit where credit's due. This is a bit of a contentious one where I think people sort of don't understand why I don't have one individual in my list, but I actually put PNC in my top five ahead of Scribe, only just because I think PNC's put out more. Like and for me, that was, when I first heard him, I was like, yo, that's how I want to MC. Like the guy had the whole Jay-Z style delivery and flow, and he just made good music, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I think when you talk about like the biggest impacts on New Zealand hip hop and the most valuable people, that Scribe definitely. The Crusader was a game changer. Nobody will ever match the energy that the Crusader brought. Man, little white nerdy kids were rocking the Crusader.
Yep.
He sold so many copies of that album. But you look at it, you got the Crusader and you got Rhyme Book. That was the totality of his output. And I probably couldn't put him in my top five based off that. But him, PNC, and Flows and Caps, for me, they all float around there and I switch them in and out and interchange them. But yeah. So there's a definite four for me, and that's Tom, Shay, Rex, and David Dallas. Yeah. In terms of new MCs in New Zealand, I don't listen to as much hip hop as I used to, so it's quite tough. But and the game's so different now. But I right now, like Church and AP are crazy good for young kids. These are young kids, man, and they're real good. Is it the Heights? The boys from out Linden Ways? I think it might be the Heights. Might be their name. they're pretty darn good. I really like the kid.
Damn, you got me. I'm gonna have to look that
Yeah,
up.
I think it's the Heights. I like the kid J Dot from Hula Gang. I reckon he's a really good MC.
Yep.
Yeah. Mellow Downs, you can't. That dude's nuts. Like, you definitely can't sleep on what he's doing. Mellow and Ilbaz and Third Eye.
They're out there putting in work. I see them.
Mellow's everywhere, man.
I see them.
And he's different. He's got the MC skills, but he's got like a quite nice tone and almost like melodic delivery.
Yep.
I think that dude could really do big things, not just here, overseas. Like, there's something cool about Mellow, you know?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Eno and Dirty, really I
Okay.
think Dirty's a crazy MC.
Okay.
Just naturally talented.
Word. Okay.
Who else? I really dig Louis T from At Peace, and if I'm correct, I believe he's doing some solo music at the moment,
Okay.
which could be cool. I mean, that dude's from here as well. That's what a lot of people don't know is he's from Welly.
Yep.
He really cut his teeth in Auckland, but he's from Welly.
I remember seeing At Peace around doing some stuff around here a while ago. I don't remember when, but I remember the name being synonymous with Wellington at one point.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I guess that's that real young, gifted and broke title Welly. Who else?
Yep.
Who else is really breaking new ground? I mean, got to give it up. I actually think what Killer Flows put out recently was really cool.
Yep.
Credit to him. Poetic's real good, man.
Poetic, yeah.
Yeah.